Good morning to you, and I welcome you to the mathematics class for today. I want you to take a sitting position that will make you to get the best of this. It is like you are in a classroom. You must pay attention very, very carefully, and then you must listen actively so that you benefit very well. Now today, we want to work on decimal fractions. A revision, because many of you already are familiar with decimal fractions. What is a decimal fraction? A decimal fraction is any number that has a point. Any number that has a point at any point or at any position on the number. Like you have 578.9 is a decimal number. It could be 5.789 is a decimal number. It could be 57.89, a decimal number. The same figures, but decimal points at different places on the chain of the number, making the numbers to have different values. That is what a decimal number is. Now, what are the objectives of study on this topic? What are those things that you must be able to do at the end of this lesson? What are the things that you must be able to do? You must be able to, number one, fix the place values of digits in decimal numbers. Fix the place value of digits in decimal numbers. Number two, you must be able to arrange decimal numbers in order of size. If you are given normal fractions, like 1/2, 2/3, 4/5, and so on, and you are to arrange in order of decreasing size or increasing size, you know what it means. You can also be given same in decimal fractions, and you'll be told to do same. We will be visiting that area. Then you must be able to know or pronounce and read decimal numbers correctly. You must also be able to perform all the four major arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division smartly and correctly. And lastly, you must be able to round off decimal numbers correctly. We may not be able to get to this last item today because it's a very broad area. We will shift that forward to the further dates. Now, let us start the explanation. I want you to pay very, very active and very, very deep attention to what we are teaching. Now, we want to visit how do you fix place values to the digits in a decimal number. I want to start by giving an example. 5.5555. This is a decimal number because it has a point. Now, if this number was not decimal, let's say I remove this point. If I remove this point, it becomes 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. This number, if you want to appoint place values to them, normally you start from units. The last number is in the unit place. You go to tens, 100, thousands, tens of thousands, and so on and so forth, as big as the number may be. Now, this is the normal whole number place value. When you are talking about decimal number, is a little different. This number that we have here, as long as it is 5.5555, 5 digits, is not up to 6. this is now automatically, it is 5/10. 5/10. So it will be called tenth. 500. 500. You have 1/3. You may have 1/5. You may have 1/7. 1/20. 1/26, and so on and so forth. The same way we have it here. 500, this will be hundredth. This is thousandth. And this will be 10,000. It may continue like that. You may have 500,000 and so on and so forth. Now, appointing place value to decimal number is very, very easy. You may even have it at the back of your mind that, okay, the very first number after the point will take the place of tenth, followed by 100,000, 10,000, and so on and so forth. Just bear it in mind that the very last number before the point will carry units, and it will increase forward to tenth, 100th, and so on and so forth. And the first one after the point will start with tenth, 100th, and go on. All of them ending with th, because they are fractional parts. Now, that settles that. Arranging decimal numbers in order of size. How do we arrange decimal numbers in order of size? For instance, if you are given 5.708. Another one, 5.008. You are given 6. You are given 6.01. You are given 6.0003. You are given, let me add one more. If you are given 0.0723. If you are to arrange this in a particular order, let's say arrange in ascending order, starting from the smallest to the biggest. The smallest of these numbers is not the one that has the longest number of digits. This number has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. It has 5 digits. This one also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. But this one has only 1 digit, 6. But I tell you, this one is not the smallest. Of all these 7 numbers that are here, it's not the smallest. So the size of a decimal number is not decided by how long the number is. If you are to arrange from the smallest to the biggest here, the number that is smallest here is this, in ascending order. You have 0.0723, comma. This number is not even up to 1 at all. If it is up to 1, you will have the first number before the point as 1. If it is 5, if it is more than 5, you have the first number before the point as 5. So having 0 in front of the point, before the point, shows us that it is less than 1. Then you go to the next one that has the next bigger number before the point. If you have 0 here, then the next one will be the one that has 5. And it will be this. 5.008. 5.008. Look at this, 5.008 and 5.708. This 5.70 is bigger than this because the next number after the point